actually able to vlog in the car. I have a new camera holder for my car, courtesy of my wonderful husband. He got it for me for Mother's Day, because my other one, if you guys saw that vlog where it just like totally went to crap, so he got me a new one, so now we're able to talk while I'm driving. But yes, we are going to Walmart right now. I need to pick up a couple of like grocery items just that like I need for the next couple days. I'm not actually gonna go full grocery shopping until Thursday, but I had like, actually in all honesty, I only had like 2 things that I actually needed for like the meal plan. But I woke up this morning in the mood to try a new recipe and like bake something. So I found a couple recipes and wrote down the ingredients, so we're actually going to pick those up today while we're at Walmart also. And then I'm just in the mood to browse a little bit, so we're going to browse and see what we can find, see what we can get into. But it is sunny today. It's actually supposed to hit 80 degrees, which is insane because it has been, well, like when, like on the news they've talked about it, and we have been like 15 to 20 degrees below normal recently, and it has been constant rain. So the fact that it's going to be sunny and 80 degrees, I feel like it's actually summer, which brings up a whole nother topic too. Do you guys remember that like amazing feeling when you were in school and summer break rolled around and you just like had that like feeling of freedom, and just like every single day you woke up excited? How do you recapture that feeling as an adult? Because I miss that so much, and I wish that I could be that excited about summer, and I'm not. Like, I don't know. So if you have any tips, tell me how to recapture that feeling. Okay, I'll see you guys once we get into Walmart. Okay, so we are back at the residence. Let me show you what I got. I got some vanilla wafers. That is for one of the recipes that I want to try. I picked up some of the EL Fudge sandwich cookies just because my husband just recently was talking about these and he said that they're probably like his favorite store-bought cookie from like childhood. So I figured I would just surprise him with those. I got some Hershey's bars because we are planning to do s'mores and things this weekend. And I got some bacon. This, I don't know if we'll get to this recipe today or not, but when I was there, like that wasn't initially one of the recipes that I wanted to try, is the one that uses bacon. But when I was there, I saw the bacon and I'm like, I have everything else, so I might as well pick up the bacon. So I did. Got some honey ham and some salami. This 2-pack of cream cheese, that's also for one of the recipes today. 12 of the cream of chicken. That's actually, like, as funny as it is, that's actually the only thing that I technically like needed from the store was 1 can. But this is the kind of stuff that drives me crazy, like with not having a stocked back stock, because normally I used to have this stocked up. So if I needed 1 can, I didn't have to go to the store for it. So it's time to start restocking on that. So I got 12 of those. A sour cream, that is for one of the recipes today. Strawberry and blueberry pie filling, that is for one of the recipes today. This Off Sportsman Deep Woods, that is because it's been super wet here and we are hoping to have a bonfire over the weekend. So there may be quite a few bugs and we don't want to get bit. I decided to pick this up and we'll try this today. This is the Tazo. It's the chai like concentrate, but this is the espresso chai latte. So it says it's a bold blend of black tea and rich chai spices infused with smooth coffee flavors. I've had the Tazo, like the regular concentrate, and it's really, really good, but I've never ever tried the one with the espresso in it. So I figured that would be really, really good. And then I got 2 other things, you guys. Let me turn you around and show you. Okay, so obviously we were in the toy aisle and you guys, I saw these and I just could not resist. So I got 2 of these like mystery balls. This first one is the Zuru mini brands, but this is the books one, the book edition. I don't know. I'm so far out of the loop with these. I used to do the ones that there was the mini foods in there and I loved those. And honestly, I was hoping that they had those today, but I didn't see any of those. But this is the book one. And so I don't know if it's a mix of like adult books and children's books. Like the picture on here is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So obviously that's a children's book. So I don't have a clue like what's going to be in here. I don't even know how many you get in these. Like I said, I'm so far out of the loop. It just says with real readable pages. So we'll open this in a little bit. And then I also picked up this one. Now this is from a different brand. It's the Miniverse one. And I've seen people talk about these and I'm going to be totally honest. I'm not as big of a fan of these. These are like the Make It minis. So you have to, like a lot of them you have to like craft to like get them to look a certain way. But I saw someone else do an opening of this one and I think you could probably get away with like not doing the crafty part of it, because I don't know that I feel like dealing with that. But it is the Harry Potter and it's the potions. So I'm so excited about this because you don't know what potion you're gonna get. And I think there's 4 different options. All of that to say, I love miniatures and I figured this I could use like on my windowsill in my kitchen as like a Halloween decoration. Plus it's Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. So we'll open this one in a little bit also. I will say, so I was a little disappointed because obviously you guys saw like we went through the makeup aisles. Correct me if I'm like losing it, but it seems to me that Walmart used to have, or maybe it's not Walmart, maybe it's just like the makeup brands in general. They used to have like so much more as far as like eyeshadow palettes and stuff. And I remember going down the makeup aisle, and this was only like a couple of years ago, and seeing so many cool palettes that I was like so excited about. And I felt like today it was very much lacking. Like there were not very many eyeshadow palettes at all that I felt like were worth anything. Like they were all very, very bland and neutral and boring. And there weren't that many of them to begin with. I feel like there were a lot of lip products that I was like, oh, that looks really good. And like, I'd like to try that. But as far as eyeshadow palettes, yeah, I don't know. So I don't know if maybe Target has a better selection or if brands just aren't doing palettes like they used to, because I have quite a few palettes, like drugstore palettes from years past that were really, really cool. Like Maybelline did like the burgundy bar, and like they had a whole, I mean, they had like the burgundy bar, but they had like a whole bunch of other ones that I didn't even get. And like Hard Candy had a bunch of them, which honestly, I didn't even see Hard Candy at Walmart today. Maybe I just missed it, but I don't know. I felt like it was kind of lacking, so that was kind of disappointing. But anyway, let me get all the groceries put away, and then I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. I am starting on the first recipe, and it is for cream cheese tarts. I've never made this before, so I don't know if it's any good. So obviously I'm going to share this recipe with you guys, but until we like taste it or something in this video, you know, don't hold me. Like, I don't know. It may not be any good, but you need 2 of these 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, and you're supposed to soften them. So I am going to pop these in the microwave in a couple minutes. You need vanilla wafers. The recipe called for either cherry or blueberry pie filling, but we're not really huge cherry fans here. So I got strawberry and blueberry pie filling. Then you need 3/4 of a cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and 2 eggs. And the oven is preheating at 325 degrees. So I am just going to plop these cream cheeses into a bowl so that I can throw them in the microwave and soften them a little bit. So I'm hoping that this recipe is good. To be totally honest, I mean, these are kind of like a cheesecake. And neither my husband or I are really huge cheesecake fans, but if the cheesecake has enough flavor to it, we like it. But like the New York style cheesecake that like is, I don't know, to me that's just like eating a block of cream cheese, and I'm not a fan of it, but hopefully this is good. My youngest son loves cheesecake, so if we don't like it, I know he'll eat it. And I'm hoping too that these freeze well. So this is going to be kind of an experiment on that too, because it's supposed to make like 20 to 22 of the little cheesecakes, which obviously we can't eat that. Like, you know what I mean? Like overnight or anything. So yeah, let's go ahead and pop this in the microwave. So first off, we throw the sugar in. And then I'm going to plop this cream cheese in there. I only put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds. So hopefully, I don't know, hopefully it's softened enough. Guess we'll find out. All right, we're just going to beat this. I'm going to kind of scrape the sides down and then continue beating it to make sure we get all that sugar mixed in. Okay, now we're supposed to add the lemon juice and the eggs and mix that. All right, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I guess that, yeah, the cream cheese was melted enough for room temperature enough or whatever, just doing the 30 seconds because it looks nice and smooth. Now I am putting some foil liners in my muffin pans. It says it's supposed to make 20 to 22, so we'll go ahead and put 22 in, and if I don't fill them all, then I can, you know, always take the extras out, but I'd rather have more than enough than not enough. And then you're supposed to put a vanilla wafer in the bottom of each muffin cup. But here's the only thing, the dilemma. Like, can you guys see? Like, it doesn't really fill it. Like, there's space around the edges. So I don't know if that's... I thought it was supposed to cover the whole bottom. But yeah, vanilla wafers, maybe they're just not as big as they used to be. I don't know. So I don't know what I want to do. If I should like put 2 in, or if I should like crumble up some and like put crumbs in the bottom, but then that might make a mess. Yeah, let me see. We're just gonna go with it because I tried to like break them in half to see if I could just like put 1.5 in each one, and they were just like crumbling all over the place, so that just is not working. So we're just gonna go with it, and like there is obviously space around the edge, but hopefully like when the cream cheese mixture bakes, you know, it'll make it solid enough that it's not gonna like fall apart when we take it out of the muffin liner. But now, after putting all the vanilla wafers in the bottom, you're supposed to fill each cup half full with the cream cheese mixture. I'd say that's about half. I hope these turn out good. Mine ended up doing 20. So, and I feel like I didn't like overfill them or anything. So, I don't know. I'm going to go with 20 of these. Okay, so now these are going to go in the 325 degree oven for 25 minutes. Okay, so while those are baking, let's go ahead and open this first one. This is the Zuru Mini Brands, the book one. Let's see what this is all about. I'm pretty excited, honestly, to see like what this is. Because like I said, I don't know if it's just one book or if you get multiple books. I don't think I've seen anybody open these. So, okay, so that's off. How do we get, oh, here's a pull tab. I hope I get a good book. Watch it be like something I've never read or have never even heard of. Okay, so the wrapping's off. Oh, okay, so there are multiples in here. Okay, so first thing, here's the little cheat sheet of like things that you can get, which I'm not going to look at that yet. I just want to randomly like pick these books out and see what they are. Okay, so first one, let's cut this. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? Oh, wow. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, so you get this tiny little magnifying glass, which is so cute. And you get a bookmark, which, oh my gosh, you guys, it's a map. Can you see that? Like, that is so cool. Okay, and so, okay. So the book that I got, it's a kid's book, and I've never read it, but it says it's Cat Kid Comic Club by Dav Pilkey. I don't know. I will say, though, high points for the fact that you can open this. I mean, it's pretty detailed. Now, it says readable pages, but, like, okay. So, like, the first page is readable. These pages are readable. There's, like, a couple pages here. But then once you get into it, they're just blank. But, okay. Well, we're starting. Let's see. Maybe we'll get something better. All right. We'll pick this one next. This one is definitely a lot thicker. What is that? Oh, okay. So See, this is not what I care for. Like, okay, this is a shelf that you can build. And I'm probably not going to do that, to be honest. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I doubt I'm going to do that, but, you know, maybe as we get into this more, I will change my mind. We'll see. Okay, guys, I paused the video to like put this like a little shelf together, and it's a definite no for me. Like, you can see, like, I'm putting it together and it won't even like click in. So yeah, I won't be keeping the shelf, but that's fine. I didn't even know you got a shelf with this. So the fact that I'm not going to keep it doesn't really bother me. Okay, here we go with another one. This one feels a lot thinner. Let's see. Okay, this is a paperback book. Oh, this is cute. I actually used to read these books when I was a kid. It's The Babysitter Club, and it's Christie's Great Idea, which is actually the first book in the series of The Babysitter Club. This is not what my cover looked like. My cover was definitely more retro than that, but that's actually really, really cute. And I wonder, I mean, it's got words. Let's see. Where's that little magnifying glass? Are these like actual words? It's hard to tell. Even with the magnifying glass, like, it just kind of looks like gibberish. So I don't know if you can actually read that or not. But that one's actually really, really cute. And at least I have read that one. Okay, last one. Let's hope this is a good one. Okay, so this one is... What in the heck? Okay, so I'm going to guess this is an adult book. Oh, wow. And okay, this one is like the full book. Like, if you look through, like, there are literally words on every single page. But it is Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Like, is that like a real thing? So it looks like the actual book, like with, you know, Jane Austen on the front or whatever. Or maybe that's not Jane Austen. Maybe it's supposed to be somebody from Pride and Prejudice. But maybe it's Elizabeth Bennet. But she's got like a skeleton. Like, can you guys see that? Like a skeleton face. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. That's pretty stupid. But I'm not really somebody into zombies. So okay, I'm going to be honest. I think that there's potential. Let's look and see what some of the other books are that you can get. You can get Goosebumps. You can get like a Netflix thing. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Okay, so it looks like a lot of these are children's books. Bunnicula would have been cool. Let's see. Oh, no, there are some adult ones on the back. It's got like It Starts With Us and Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know a lot of these. Like, these are like Netflix shows, and one's Stranger Things. I've never seen that, but oh, okay, they're both Stranger Things. I've heard of that. I've never watched it. Vampire Diaries. Like down here. Yeah, I don't know. Here's, like, I know Clueless, obviously. I know The Babysitter's Club. I know Bunnicula. And let's say Holiday Inn, which is in the Bunnicula series. But yeah, a lot of these, well, like these ones I do know. These ones are like the ultra rare ones, though. There's Diary of a Wimpy Kid, which I know of. I've never read. But then it has Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, Black Beauty, and A Christmas Carol. So those would have been really cool. But yeah, I don't know. So, am I going to get any more? Probably not, because of all of those, There's not too many books in that I would be interested in. I think somebody else has those though. I'm gonna have to look them up. Like I think you can get like specific books, which I think would be really, really cool, because I've seen where some booktubers will have a jar, and as they read books, they will then get the miniature and put it in a jar. So then at the end of like the year, they have a jar full of these miniature books and they've technically read all of them. So they have to be able to get those somewhere, but I'm not really sure where. But okay, so those little cheesecakes should be done here in a few minutes. So I'm going to go in there and just wait on those, and then I'll show you what they look like when they come out of the oven. All right, so these little cheesecakes are out of the oven. To be totally honest, I don't know how you can tell if they're done or not. It didn't really say in the recipe, and I've never made cheesecake before. Like around the edges are brown, like light brown, so I'm assuming that means that they're, you know, cooked. And like the top, you know, there's like a film or like a coating type, not coating, but like a film on the top, like so it's not still wet or anything like that. So yeah, I'm assuming they're done. I hope they're done. So at this point, these are supposed to cool for a little bit, and then we can top them with the pie filling. I'm actually going to make some lunch, but I thought before I did that, let's give this Tazo espresso chai, let's give it a try. So you're supposed to mix, it's like equal parts, like half and half. So I'm going to use almond milk, you know, unflavored almond milk. And I'm just going to do, yeah, I'm just going to do half a cup, and then we'll do half a cup of the concentrate and see how it goes. I shook this really, really well. And, ooh, it smells so good, you guys. Oh my gosh. Like it smells really good. All right, so there's that. I'm just gonna pour it over the ice. Okay, let's go give this a try. Okay, so here we go. I'm excited about this, really excited. It's good. Okay, so now that I'm tasting this though, I think I'm remembering with the classic chai, I think I did like a full cup of the concentrate and then just half a cup of the milk, because it's really, really good, but it's definitely on the more bland side. That espresso is like hitting though. Oh my gosh. When you initially like take a drink, you taste the chai tea, and then like the espresso hits you after that, and it like hits you in the back of your tongue. Wow, it's really good. So like I said, next time I'm going to do a full cup of the concentrate and half a cup of the milk, but this is really good. If you are somebody who loves chai and you also love coffee, yeah, give it a try. I think it was for the whole thing, the whole concentrate, which, I mean, that's probably going to make at least 3 or 4 drinks. I think it was $5.78 at Walmart. So you figure if you know, you're comparing against like Starbucks prices, that's actually like a really good price. Oh, that is good. And it's probably going to give me a caffeine boost, which is good. So I am going to go ahead and eat lunch. And then after I eat lunch, I'm going to get started on the second recipe that I want to do, which is a blueberry almond coffee cake. Now that recipe I've actually already made before, but I haven't made it since last summer. So I really want to do that one. It actually makes 2 coffee cakes and it freezes really, really well. So I'll keep one of the cakes out and then freeze the other one for a different, you know, some other time. And then we'll check the time at that point and see where we're at. We still need to open that Harry Potter mini brand thing, and we'll see if I have time to do the other recipe, the third recipe that I want to try. So I'm going to eat some lunch and do the other recipe, and then I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. So now the coffee cake has to cool in order for me to put the like almond glaze on it. So while it is cooling, I figured we would go ahead and open this Harry Potter, what is this, Mega or MGA's Miniverse Make It Mini Potions. Yeah, I'm excited to see what potion I got. So let's go ahead and dive into this. You guys probably saw too the cheesecake, little cheesecake things. I ended up putting the pie filling in them, and they're in the refrigerator. So they look really, really good. I haven't tasted any of them yet, but I'm assuming they're probably gonna be fine. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Let's see, how do I open this? Oh my goodness. Oh, here's a little pull tab. Okay, this is what it looks like. This is so exciting. I love that it's got like the Harry Potter colors and everything. So it comes with a how-to, what is this? Oh, this just shows how to do it. So that's the instructions. This is like the little thing that tells you like what you could possibly get. Yeah, these are all the like potions that you could get. There's all sorts of them. So, okay, so when I first opened this up, this is what it looks like. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is a table. So, like I said, I saw somebody else open one of these, and it was really cool. Okay, so there's the legs we put on. So there's the table that you can put the potions on. Super cute. And then we're going to open these little things first, because if I remember right, every ball has these things. So first off, here's this one. And it's really cute. It's wrapped in paper that says Hogwarts School List. So, yeah, like uniform. And okay, so yeah, this first thing I'll show you is the cauldron. And I think, let me open this really quick. I think, if I'm not mistaken, well, maybe I don't want to open this. I think that there's like this epoxy stuff in here, and that's what you make like the potion out of if you're going to do like the craft part of this, which I'm probably not going to. But this is super cute. The Hogwarts School List. That I'm actually going to keep. All right, and then there's another little thing here. Okay, so this, in this one, you have, let's see, the little pedestal thingy. I think that's to put the kettle on. Maybe, maybe not, I'm not sure. And there is this, there's like a candle and a candlestick holder. So let's see if I can get that in there. Super cute. So there's that. And let's see, it looks like another candle holder. But I'm not seeing another candle. And then a little like kettle type thing. Super cute. And this is another, it's the Hogwarts School List, so I don't need to keep that one. Okay, and then next we have this. And it says tincture. So maybe this is the epoxy. Yeah, no. Okay, this is, there's like a little beaker thing, not a beaker, funnel. And there's this thing, which I'm not 100% sure what it is. Let's see, Okay, so yes, the cauldron has the epoxy in it. It appears that I am missing a candle. There should have been another candle. Okay, let's go ahead. There are 3 little bags here, and this is what is going to determine what potion I got. Okay, so first bag is this red one. Okay, so and that is the little like ladle for the potion and for the cauldron, I guess. And then let's see, we'll open this one next. Oh, this is the potion bottle. Oh, how exciting. Okay, so the potion bottle that I got is this like glow in the dark looking skeleton guy, and then that is like the bottle stopper. That's pretty cool. That's definitely pretty cool. All right, and then the last bag is, okay, so these are the little bottle thingies, little potion bottles. So you have this one, looks like that, and this one. Oh, I love this one. Can you guys see? That is super, super cute. So, yeah, I'm not gonna put like the actual epoxy stuff in the skeleton guy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put the topper on. That is what he looks like. Let me show you on the paper. This is Skelligro is the potion that this is. So if you decided that you wanted to do it, I guess you would put the epoxy from in here, like mix it around, and you would add this stuff, which I think that glows in the dark or something. Let's see. Okay, where's the English? Okay, it says mix your ingredients by following the step-by-step recipe card from your pack. So so you would put the funnel in the skull bottle if you were going to do it, and put the resin, it's not epoxy, okay, it's resin, into it. And then you would add whatever powders and stuff you wanted to it, and like those little, like if I wanted to, I could open this, and like if you can see, like it's little tiny like granules, like you could add that. And then after you have it all in the bottle, then you put it under daylight or UV light for at least 5 minutes to harden it. But yeah, I'm not going to do that. So the powder, this, if I wanted to add it, would add shimmer to it. And then obviously the little granules would just look like little floaties in it. So that's what that is. And then, yeah, so that's really cute. So this is like the table. I'm kind of bummed that I didn't get the other candle. Like that kind of stinks. So that's what the table is. And then, yeah, you would put like your little potion bottles and stuff. Like I said, I'm just going to use this as like a Halloween decoration. I think it's super cute. So that's fun. And then the other potions that you can get the Love Potion, the Polyjuice Potion, Wolfsbane, Felix, Flesh Eating Slug. I mean, there's like all these different options that you can get. Obviously, that's the one right there that I got. But there's all those options. That one's pretty cool too with the spider on it. And then I also really, really like this one. Looks really cool. So is that one. I mean, they're all really cool. So that's fun. That was really fun. Okay, so I guess this portion of the video is over. Let me go see if the cakes are cooled off enough so that I can glaze them, and we'll go from there. The coffee cakes are finished. So this is the one that I am keeping out for tonight. And then this is the one that will go in the freezer, which is why I have it on the parchment paper. So once the glaze like hardens, I will wrap it in the parchment paper and put it in like a gallon size Ziploc bag, put the date and everything on it, and then that can go into the freezer. And when I decide I want it, all I'll have to do is like pull it out like an hour or two before I'm ready to serve it, and it will be good to go. Okay, well, I think we're going to go ahead and end the vlog here. So we didn't end up getting to the third recipe that I wanted to try, but what we'll do is we'll do that one in a different vlog. But this vlog is starting to get a little bit long, and honestly, I am worn out. So, and I've got some other stuff I need to do like off camera. So we're going to go ahead and wind this up now, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys very soon.